Many travel advisors assume Punta Cana is served by a small regional airport, but in reality, it's one of the most well-connected leisure gateways in the Caribbean. Let's break down what you need to know about the Punta Cana International Airport when planning your client's trip. Here we go. Greetings, travel advisors, and to all the travel industry community. Welcome to This Is Dominicana, where travel professionals get real local insight and expert guidance on the Dominican Republic. In today's video, we continue with our Ultimate Punta Cana Guide for Travel Advisor series, talking about the Punta Cana International Airport, which is actually privately owned by the same folks behind the Punta Cana resort area. So let's talk about air access, connectivity, and alternatives for your next client trip to the Dominican Republic. The Punta Cana International Airport is the world's first private international commercial airport. With two terminals, A and B, plus a VIP terminal for private flights, it has a beautiful open-air Caribbean design that prioritizes smooth arrivals and departure processes and short walking distances. Speaking of arrivals, the passenger flow is very similar for both terminals. Both start with passport control at the immigration area, followed by baggage claim and customs. Next, the hallway will take the passengers to the timeshare sales rep area. Now, let's pause here for just a second. If your clients are interested in acquire a timeshare, by all means they can stop here. But it's a good advice to give them the heads up, especially if they are first-timers coming to the Caribbean. If they are not interested, if they don't want to be bothered or get distracted, advise them to simply continue walking. At this point, the terminals have a small difference, so let's break it down. Let's start with Terminal A. Passengers will find the tour operator's counter. Something to consider is that not all tour operators and DMCs are located here. Just a select few that basically pay a rent to have a counter at this area. At the end of that hallway, they will find the official airport taxi and rent-a-car counters. And finally, the main exit hallway will lead passengers to the parking. They will notice other tour operators and taxi services are located here with their signs waiting for welcome their passengers. This area can be a little loud and overwhelming, but there's no reason to panic. The airport is safe and full of security staff. Advise your client not to rush it and take their time to find the tour operator if you book a transportation for them, to go directly to the counter if they rented a car, or if they need a taxi, my advice is to take the official airport taxi services. Uber is also available, but I will include more details on a video dedicated to all types of transportation services in destination. Now in Terminal B, passengers will find the official airport taxi and rent-a-car counters before the tour operators area. In there, you will find the same tour operators and DMC with counters in Terminal A. After that, the terminal has a roofed pickup area for small vehicles. The other TOs and DMCs with no counters will be located here, and the one with counters will take the passenger to this area to wait for their vehicles. However, if they have their transfer service in a large bus, they will be guided to the parking area located in front of the terminal. Something important to consider about Terminal B is that it's currently undergoing renovations in this pickup area and in the parking lot. To be honest, it's not a pretty sight for packs arriving, and the vehicle flow might not be as smooth, but it's only temporary, and it's going to improve a lot the access flow and the vehicle capacity. This is how it looks before renovations, and this is what they are building. Pretty impressive, right? Now let's address the flow for departures. Both terminals have the same flow and facilities, so I'm going to use Terminal B as a reference. After checking in the airline's counter or using the electronic kiosk available for many airlines, the airport offers a fast-track immigration process that can be booked through the airport website. Otherwise, they can use the regular passport control that includes e-gates for a faster process. After that, the standard custom control protocol. And finally, the passengers can go to locate their gates or enjoy the facilities that goes beyond the duty-free, bars, shopping, and food venues. The airport has kids areas, nursery, multiple VIP lounges, ATMs, smoke areas, money exchange, and more. By the way, in case that is useful for you, here are the airlines that handle each terminal. The Punta Cana airport is by far the busiest airport in the country, receiving more than 60% of foreign tourists arriving by air, with an impressive average of 500 flights per week, reaching up to 600 in the peak season from approximately 40 airlines connecting with 89 destinations worldwide, primarily from the US and Canada, which are the DR biggest markets. Nonetheless, an important part of the volume is coming from Europe, UK, and South America. When it comes to connections from the US, there are many weekly and even in some cases multiple daily flights for all main cities, like Atlanta, Baltimore, Boston, Charlotte, Chicago, Dallas, Detroit, Denver, Houston, Miami, Newark, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Washington, also San Juan, Puerto Rico, and many others. From Canada, Toronto and Montreal are the most popular routes, but there are options from Halifax, Ottawa, and Quebec. A key factor of the great connectivity in the Dominican Republic is due to the Open Skies Agreement with the United States. This bilateral air transport agreement allows more airlines to operate routes with a fewer restrictions, increasing competition and expanding available seats. For travel advisors, this makes it easier to find a wider range of routes and options for more flexibility for your clients with competitive pricing year-round. The airport is located in the Punta Cana area, easy to access from all hotel areas. If you want to know the details of each hotel area and distances from the airport, please check out our video about Punta Cana location basics. While Punta Cana is the primary gateway, there are also alternative airports you should be aware of, like Las Americas International Airport in Santo Domingo and La Romana International Airport in La Romana. The first can offer multiple valuable options in terms of pricing and connection. Travelers could always consider staying 1 or 2 nights to explore the capital city of the Dominican Republic, but if they prefer to go direct to Punta Cana, the drive is less than 2 hours in a very pleasant driveway. And you have the option to book for them a car rental, a share shuttle, or a private transfer available at this airport at all times. La Romana Airport, part of the Casa de Campo complex, just 1 hour away from Punta Cana, can be convenient for resorts in Valladolid or to connect to the La Romana port to take a cruise. However, it has a very limited flight route offer. Having said that, if you find a good option from the US or Canada, it is more than safe and decent alternative for your clients. The key takeaway of this topic for travel advisors is simple. Punta Cana offers excellent air connectivity, efficient airport operations, and multiple alternatives if needed, all of which make it a very accessible destination to sell. When possible, my advice is to prioritize direct flights into the Punta Cana International Airport to provide the smoothest arrival experience for your clients. If you find this information useful, we appreciate your support by subscribing, like, and comment if you have any questions. Coming up next, in our Ultimate Punta Cana Guide for the Travel Advisor series, we will discuss the entry requirements and I will share some arrival pro tips. Make sure to check that out and the other videos of our series. Kind regards, everybody.